So here we have the Mercedes-Benz SLK280 on an 08 plate. This is a particularly low mileage version of the car at only 30,000 miles, which I'll show you when we hop inside the car and run through some controls in a moment. From the outside of the car, first of all, though, you can see it's a two-door convertible, of course, with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area, first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. The roof is, of course, down at the moment, so it is occupying that top section of the boot. With the roof up, of course, you can use that section. We still have the storage area underneath here, though. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car before we hop in and run through the controls. Now that we've done a full circle of it, though, you can see it's a great-looking car, and it's in fantastic condition the whole way round as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. We have a clock over there. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and the fuel gauge. In the centre at the bottom, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are in park at the moment, of course. We've also got a digital readout for our speedometer there as well. At the very top, you'll see the miles, which I mentioned as we were looking around the outside of the car. They are 30,887. So obviously, very low mileage for the car's age. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have various controls out here for the stereo, which can then be found, of course, over in the center. We have our radio. So you'll see there, medium wave and FM radio available. The main volume for the stereo is just here. We have a CD player and a CD changer. You can alter things like your bass and treble from over here with every push of this button just here. You've got bass, treble, as you can see. Below that, we have the actual CD player itself. We then have our heated passenger seat with 3 different heat settings. Heated driver seat, again, with 3 different heat settings. So you can see there the adjustments for those. But we can also have hot air blown out onto our neck for both driver and passenger, again with 3 different levels on both sides. Deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from outside. Our hazard warning lights. We can turn our parking sensors off from here. We can also turn off our electronic stability program as well. Beneath that, if I move the gear lever out of the way, we have the temperature for the passenger and driver, fan speed, and the direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off from down here. You can also recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly in here, depending on the temperature you have set. Beneath that, we have a storage tray, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. We can control our passenger and driver electric window mirrors, from here, and then the all-important button for the roof, which I'm going to show you next. So we're back round to the boot area now in order that I show you how the roof operates. So this cover needs to be pulled into place first of all. So you're back to the amount of space you'll have for storage underneath there. Obviously with this up, you'll have all that storage you saw just a moment ago. Now that this is in place, we can operate the roof. Okay, so now that we're back inside the car, we will bring our finger back on that button that I showed you for the roof. You will see the tailgate section opening in the rear of the shot just there. And then the roof will fold down into that section. And the last thing will happen is the boot will fold shut. If you keep your finger on the button, the windows will also go back up again. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.